I know this might be a scam, so I call him from a padlock. There's no denying it. I'm dragging a bunch of fucking ghouls around with me. And Mikey's their fucking ringleader.
petrified. And for all the games you played, I am no too late to waste your find you and set you free. Chance to play. I'm merciful and very shy. Down on your hands and knees, begging this father of man and beast. You'll find you scarred and petrified. And for all the games you played and those you laid to waste, you'll find you and set you free. Thank you, everybody. I see all the comments coming through. Oh, NJ in the house. Hey, so I don't know if y'all know, but we are an Austin band, but we are originally from New Jersey. So for those New Jersey people watching tonight, thank you so much. I know we've got Canada on the house, Tucson, a lot of different people. So we really appreciate you guys tuning in. As you know, we're live streaming, and obviously it's free to watch tonight. But if you do want to give us a donation, we highly appreciate it. It'd be awesome. You might have heard Eric say earlier, trying to meet a $600 donation goal. So, if you guys do hit that for us, we might do a little bonus song for you. So stay tuned about that. But until then, we're going to do a few new tunes for you. We have a new record out called Madness. Came out back in July. So we're going to do a tune from that right now. We actually filmed a music video for a couple weeks ago that we released. It's called Odd Punk. Truth and pride. hustling round in circles. I still never stopping. Harder to catch my breath. Signs point right, I turn left. Thank you so much. That one's called Odd Punk. I saw somebody request a Motorcycle cover. I wish we could do something like that. That band is a little too awesome for us, I think. Do love that band, though. So before we continue, what I want to take a second to do is introduce this guy over here, Mr. Brian Rowley.
Hello.
Say hi, Brian.
Hello. Wow, what a treat. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, thanks, Matt. It's coming up on a year that I've been in Transit Method, and it's been a whopping 3 shows, I think, that we've played together as a 4-piece now. So yeah. Thanks to everybody watching out there. To all my friends, I've been talking about this band. There's actual physical proof that I am in this band now, and that I don't just have a group of imaginary friends. So thanks for tuning in, and thanks guys for humoring me for a year now.
Yeah, you joined in March, just before a South by, and then everything got locked down. But we're happy to do this now with you, so it's fucking awesome. All right, we're gonna continue with the first track on The Madness. This one's called The Madness. I found a way, gotta figure out how can I keep from sinking. Getting off track to the bottom, where is my reckoning? And I slip off, falling out from under my thoughts, collapsing. Make it come back, coming up for air to get all in, disappear. Hit the reset, set it off, set the blockade on fire. Tear it all down, clear the way out. When the moon turns and the stars fall, watch the shadows grow tall in the night. In the darkness, move unnoticed, creep upon the edge of sight.
Mr. Danny Borgia on the bass guitar. So we do have a new album out, but we do have a first album that we did. The song we're about to play is called Worlds Apart. It goes back to some memories we have from our past, around 2016. It's a very special song to us. Danny's gonna take it away here, give you a little something.
Thank y'all so much. I see the comments coming through. It is progressive punk. I like that. I've never really heard us referred to as that, but I guess you could say that. We've definitely gotten into punk over the recent years. You know, we grew up listening to Rush and Yes and Genesis and all those bands, but you know, recent years has me listening to Hot Snakes and Quicksand and all those bands. So finds its way into our music.
Only the Phil Collins Genesis.
Oh,
right?
only Abacab.
Yeah.
Only So speaking of progressive rock, it would not be in progressive rock fashion without ending an album with a 12-minute song. So we've done that. We split them out into 4 different songs. They're called Cage the Beast, Paragon, Backlash, and Mutiny. And they make up a story. It's kind of a comic book story. You know, a hero who's been trapped by this evil person who thinks that this man is doing wrong, but he's actually not. You know, so it's almost like he's trying to break out and rally his people with him to rebel against this man, this evil man that has caged him up and tried to strike him down. So it's almost a commentary on some things happening in the world these days that I feel very passionate about. So this is a song that it starts off with Cage the Beast, but the entire suite is called Mutants. So we're going to do that for you right now. This is the album closer to the madness. We appreciate all the donations. Keep them coming. If we hit our goal, we'll do an encore for y'all. But until then, enjoy the next 12 minutes. This is Mutants. Up on the floor again. Can't remember anything. Eyes are glowing and my hands are glowing, and I think I've found the reason why. Toxic waste under my bed, radiation overhead, incubating in a modern cage as I become an experiment. How did this become of me? How was I chosen to be? Miracle in a prison cell. In the mirror I can clearly see the recovery, the discovery. I didn't know my strength in humanity to try and cage a beast. A piece of us yourself. What? Take it anymore. No, I cannot take it anymore. Go down the doors will crumble. The recovery, the discovery. I barely know my strength. Humanity, when you cage your beast. Your beast survives yourself. That should never come to pass. Could he destroy us limb by limb? Show me, convince me there's a better way. Judge not, my plan will surely save our lives. Imagine a perfect world like this without the threats of mutant men so strong. Let go. Let go. Let go. Just let go. Trust me, you'll see. Now give the entire world tell. Trust me, you'll see. I'll give the entire world to. Trust me, you'll see. I'll give the entire world to. Trust me, you'll see. Yeah. Shine with me, my friends. Under night skies, congregate and mutate. Take back our home. Thank y'all so much. It feels awesome to play that song. We've only done it live one time, and that was 2 weeks ago. Who knows when we'll do it again? So we appreciate y'all sitting in on that one and listening to our music and supporting our band. It means the world to us, especially in such a questionable time right now. So don't only support our band, please continue watching Safehouse and watch all of the bands from Austin and from around the world who are doing live streams. It's very important. What do you say, guys? Do you want to do an encore? Yeah? I think so. Yeah. Let's do it. You guys might know this one. This is off the Madness. This one's called Reincarnivore. Taste it because it bleeds. I know I crave it inside of me. I want it naked before I feed. Right on the bone, yeah, all again clean. To have this good power of the animal is what I become. A predator to all living things. I am to you Reincarnivore. Mutating from the inside out, with primal speed inside, helpless to the way it used to be. Satiate the ever-growing appetite, powers in the bones within the beast. Thank y'all so much. Stick around. We're going to do an interview. And in the meantime, we're going to play a little video for you for Odd Punk. So please stick around. Enjoy the video.
at home, just a quick, wherever you're watching, whatever screen you're watching this from, just give a round of applause. Like we can feel it, right? Like it's just yeah, standing ovation even. Yes, there we go. We need that. We need like a little like or we absolutely don't. Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in and joining us Friday nights wherever you're tuned in from, Canada, New Jersey, Tucson, Transit Method. This is one of these shows I'm just like, I kind of wish I wasn't working the show. I could just like stand here and like watch y'all like the execution and how like fantastically like tight and so apparently hardworking, like how much hard work has gone into this. This is y'all are a great band. This is really fun to watch.
We practice.
Yeah, yeah. I can tell. Yeah. Well, all right. So who have we got watching here that what are the connections to New Jersey or Canada or Tucson?
I've seen a few Jersey folks, and I'm seeing a little bit of where did Transit Method form. So it formed back in Jersey.
Oh, really?
So that's where the connection comes from.
Yeah.
When I got out of college and Matt was, nearly out of school, we formed the band we always wanted to form. And it didn't take off in Jersey, so we brought it to Austin.
Yeah.
And started building it one by one, bringing Danny into the mix, and eventually Brian. So we're an Austin band.
You've been. I remember. I've heard the name around for a while.
We've been kicking for a while. We had a different lineup first 2 years. It took a minute to get going.
I would say the band didn't really start until 2014, which is when Danny
joined.
Before then, it was just kind of like. We didn't really know what we were doing yet.
Mm-hmm.
Then when he joined the band, it felt a lot more cohesive, and we had like a direction.
I would venture that the band really didn't get off the ground until about March of 2020.
Hey, Brian.
They always had the sense that something was missing, and they just didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
You stole the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah. We needed that young blood in the band,
Well, there you go. Anybody watching at home? I'm seeing that now. The comments are starting to move. I'm seeing it now.
I see Megan
Yeah.
here.
We.
We'll talk closer to the mic. Sorry, I got a mask here.
Oh yeah. Eric is louder than everybody else. Isn't that the point here, Fable? Totally joking. Yeah, we will. We'll pass that note along and
I'm gonna put it
and
up
get
on
it
my
corrected.
face.
Yeah, there we go. It's all good.
Yeah.
No.
Right here.
So what I was sort of marveling is beautiful equipment, and I'm a guitar player, so nothing personal to you guys, but
None taken.
beautiful guitars. Yeah. Now the two guitars you have are pretty similar. Are they both Jacksons?
They're very similar.
Yeah.
The one guitar with the reverse headstock is a Jackson, but the other one is a custom-built guitar, actually.
Okay.
So I built that guitar with a friend of mine in like 2012. I just like wanted something that was for me. I was looking at guitars that had that natural finish, and they were like $4,000, and I was like, there's no way that these are $4,000. Like, I could probably pull this off myself. And there's a site called warmouth.com, and then you could like basically give it all the specs. You're like, I want this to be my body, I want this to be my neck, and I was like, well, okay, that could be kind of cool. And I'm still playing it, almost 9 years later or something like that. So I adore that guitar, man. It's definitely my favorite instrument.
Well, I for me, as like I'm not in a band or anything, like I could never justify. I imagine it was probably pretty expensive, but the second that you're like playing it all the time, it's like this is absolutely worth everything that I mean, you play it really well too. So like like it's just like anything else. It's just like you have to have the right equipment for the job, and that's no different with music.
It's my like other arm, essentially. It's like an extension of myself at this point.
Right. So how I mean, as far as like vocal harmonies and guitar harmonies, how was this the right fit for the two of you?
Well, I will be honest. We had looked at a lot of guitar players in the past, and it just never felt right. And then when we met Brian, we both shared a passion for hair bands.
Okay, right on.
It just
Danny and I are sharing a look.
yeah.
that comes up every rehearsal.
It's definitely a guilty pleasure. But we like all different kinds of music, and that's what was so cool about Brian is like we all like funk music and prog music and metal and folk and all kinds of stuff. And so there's no one thing we don't really gel on. And he sings great, plays guitar great, picks up things really fast. And I was like, all right, this guy's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man.
He's kind of nice, too.
What-
He's
I
a
wonder-
nice guy.
It's not. You don't make it easy for me. These songs, as you could
Yeah,
hear
sure, yeah.
tonight. These songs are pretty tough, but Matt and I had a lot of sectional rehearsals, one-on-one, learning the guitar harmonies,
Right.
the vocal harmonies.
I was
so-
like, you're going to hate me with this next part, but
Yeah.
bear with me.
Right.
Exactly. The thing is, it was always like the songs that he warned me about ended up being pretty easy, and then when he was like, "Oh, dude, don't worry, this one will take like 30 minutes to learn," that's the one that would keep me up all night. So I just learned to not take Matt at his word with that.
Right on. Right on. Well, I mean, again, if you're capable, you'll get there. You know.
Yeah.
And
so far so good.
yeah, right on. Well,
Brian,
it's
Brian can hang.
yeah, sure.
He's all right.
Everybody watching at home, I am seeing we are as I had suspected before we went live with this segment.
They want the specs.
We were going to get buried in questions, but just I want to take a quick second to mention we are still taking donations until midnight Central Time tonight. $7, $10, $20, $1. You know, anything that you can contribute to the band tonight. You know, it's we're not trying to be too much of a charity case here, but you know, it's the industry.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, right.
Just like Frank Zappa said, we're only in it for the money.
Yeah.
It's that hair
Very
metal.
good.
That hair metal.
Yeah, there you go. All right, more drums. Here's a shout out from Mom and Dad. Hey.
Hey, Mom.
The
Hey, Mom
so
and Dad.
is
Hey, Callie.
you guys written a bunch in isolation as a 4-piece?
We wrote a little bit in isolation, but not seriously.
Honestly, a lot of the time has been spent just trying to get everything transitioned from a trio to a quartet. You know, it was like, how are we going to play some of these songs as a 4-piece? You know, we wrote them as a 3-piece. So we've been trying to work that out. And then a lot of the times we'll just jam and be like, oh, man, that was cool. We need to save that. You know, and so there's a few things floating around here and there, but I wouldn't say there's like an album or anything. There's like 2 or 3 songs, I think, that we've been kind of playing with.
So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we haven't seriously sat down to be like, we're writing the next record, but there are ideas swimming around that we've set aside to be there for when we get to the next record.
Well, yeah. Well, the Madness was about to drop right before everything, the pandemic happened, and we were ready to start pushing that material out and take a break from writing for a little bit, but unfortunately that didn't happen.
Right. Yeah, so we worked on producing a bunch of music videos while in isolation because that felt like a good move to do since we couldn't play any shows.
You directed them.
And I
actually.
got to direct
I was gonna ask,
2 of
yeah,
them,
yeah.
which is kind of cool. We've been working with Justin Wilson, who's a fabulous director in town, on all of our videos since Roach. And then on Drag the Ghouls, I got to co-direct that one with him. That was our first COVID video, where we had a 15-person production. COVID hit, and we stripped it down to like a 5-person production.
Yeah.
Fun fact: me and Matt are the ghouls in that video. So.
Well, I am too. But Danny gets beer in the face.
I'm the one with beer in my face, and Matt's the one with cake in his
Yeah,
face.
yeah. Danny didn't realize we were about to spray beer all over him for that video.
I just remember I was driving home, and I was like, I hope I don't get pulled over.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but Matt had cake in his hair for the rest of the night.
Well,
so-
what's a cop gonna say? What did you come back from a birthday party?
Right.
Did you go to a crazy
Did you
birthday
have
party?
fun?
You're going to the slammer. You have cake all over your hair.
Yeah, so there was the Ghouls video, and then we did Odd Punk recently, which I also co-directed with Justin. And that was the first time we got to make a video that was a bit of a documentary-style video, showing Austin juxtaposed with us playing through pretty weird lens. We shot the whole thing in infrared, which is pretty cool.
I mean, have you guys considered like the long-term adaptation of the band in like the pandemic world? Like, what are your like, you know, it could be like a, you know, is it going to be like a video project? It's like every month of this is just like we should just do more video projects as a band. I mean, I'm mostly asking like just, you know, what obviously with the release not being put out in the traditional way that album releases usually go, just playing a lot.
Yeah, our album came out in July, and we just played the release show last month.
Right.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So, I mean, have you guys been streaming online or anything like that? I mean, the video it's a great time to work on stuff like that. Is just put music to it with
music videos.
Yeah.
But not live streams.
Yeah.
I think we did one with the iPhone in the garage, and it kind of sucked.
Yeah.
So we didn't do it again.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We were like, let's only do professionally shot.
In our defense, it was also like the first day of the lockdown. We're like, we're gonna be, forward thinking and live stream, and then that was like.
We thought we were gonna be trendsetters. Yeah, everyone else.
Code Orange can do it. Surely we can too, with the same budget.
Was anybody watching it or?
Like
no.
our friend, my wife.
Yeah.
I think our moms
Hey,
watched.
Tess.
You know.
Hey, like you got to do it. You still want to play, like
Totally.
Yeah.
like
It was still fun,
Yeah, that's the only version that you can really do at the time, and like an audience is pretty forgiving because just like I don't have anything going on at home either, so I might as well tune in. So get back to some of these questions.
Ooh, I
a lot of hair comments. I'm feeling a little. Any beard comments in there? Anybody? No.
We all have really long beards under our masks.
Yeah.
You can't see them.
I can't see my
I have a beard under here.
I'm the odd man out.
We got a question about our favorite show from Tim. Hey, Tim. I think Matt and Danny and I all agree.
South Park.
South Park? Oh, no, dude. What's our favorite show we played? Oh, Danny's favorite show, TV show is South Park, hands down.
No, that's
No
what Tim was
question.
asking about.
It's like, tell me more about South Park.
Oh my god.
And while Tim does probably care, Seattle 2017 is hands down our favorite show.
Yep.
If anyone is watching from Seattle, you still take the cake for the best show that we've played.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we played a King Crimson cover called Red, and the sound guy was so cool. He turned all the lights red. Like, he knew what was up. Everyone was so plugged in and like, connected with us during that show. It felt great.
Dude, do all sound guys like love King Crimson? Is that just a thing?
I don't know, buddy.
Yeah.
Do you like King Crimson?
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
I think
Two
it's a
thumbs up.
I think it's a fact.
It kind of is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was awesome. It was so organic. Like, we didn't tell anybody we were going to play Red.
Yeah.
And, like, as we're playing it, it just all goes red. We're like, they get it, man.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got
They
it.
got it. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Favorite 80s hair band?
Oh, my
Oh.
God.
Ooh,
How much time do you have?
Oh, boy.
Brian, I'll let you go first.
Are you from New Jersey, too?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
But my family went
Close
to
enough.
Wildwood in the summer,
Yeah.
so we have the same kind of abrasive exterior, I would say. The three of us are all Italian too. So.
Uh-huh.
We just say subs and you say hoagie.
Yeah.
Is that the
Yeah.
only
I can
difference?
go either way, but yeah.
We go to Wawa, get a hoagie.
Are you from Austin?
We
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
coupon, you say coupon.
Oh no, I don't go that far. I don't stoop that low. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Oh gosh, favorite hair bands. Geez. I mean, I think Motley Crue is like the quintessential hair band. I would probably go with Skid Row as a close second too.
Wow.
Jeez.
I mean,
Matt and I are both big Rat fans too.
Yeah, I gotta say that the top two for me are Dokken and Rat. Those are definitely my favorites.
Dokken is really your top two.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
George
learning-
Lynch. Oh my God, that guy can play.
So-
yeah, but Don Dokken.
What
That's true too. Yeah.
what's too early for hair metal and what's too late? Like, is Van Halen
No.
too early for hair metal?
Yeah, I feel like they're the proto.
Okay.
metal band.
And-
they inspired all the hair
And
bands.
the Black Crows are too late for hair metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I would
Yeah.
say probably like the last gasps of hair metal was like when Guns N' Roses put out Use Your Illusion, and then 'cause
Yeah.
Nirvana put out Nevermind like a week later.
Okay.
And then it was done.
Well, what
Okay.
about Skid Row? Where's that fall?
Slave to the Grind was like the same.
I would say
time,
that was
same
like the
month.
last.
That's
hair
almost
metal.
like a thrash metal album. That album's amazing.
Yeah, but with Sebastian Bach leading your band, you're a hair band.
I
Yeah,
would
but
say
dude.
pretty much like strictly like 81 to 91. And
Okay.
then anything that came out after that was just like kind of sad.
81 to me feels early.
That was when the first Motley Crue record came
Okay.
out. So that's my like
Okay.
benchmark.
Yeah,
My
there.
first show was Motley Crue.
Really?
Yeah, my parents took me when I was about to turn 4 years old.
I
It was crazy.
in New Jersey.
In
New
Jersey.
Jersey. Yeah.
In New York. Yeah, at the Ritz.
So Bon Jovi's from? They're from New Jersey, right?
Sayreville? New Jersey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sayreville.
Yeah.
Are they hair metal?
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
They were. But
I-
then they evolved.
Yeah.
Then they adapted with the times a little bit.
too much adapted with the times.
Yeah, definitely too much.
How many push-ups can Danny do?
We're
Danny,
about to find out.
We actually proved this before the set. It was 13.
100?
I think that's
Why
too
did it
many.
come up earlier? When,
is that
You guys just,
one-handed
like-
push-ups, Danny?
Right, yeah.
what am I
Like
missing?
alternating,
Yeah.
like-
I love when I'm like missing something because it's like
There's nothing there.
no. Who's Konzinger? Spitlight.
Coningsore.
Dinosaur. Oh,
Spite
what's
lip.
up,
What
Blake?
up,
Whoop,
Coningsore? They're an awesome metal band in
Those are our
town. They're good
buddies.
friends of ours.
Yeah, they're awesome, dude.
I'm gonna say
Big
you do
fun.
the most push-ups in the band,
I'd venture it's probably between
Yeah.
me and Mike.
but he does have a sleeveless shirt on,
Well,
and it's
yeah.
like 30
I'm the
in
drummer,
here.
man.
Yeah.
It's Doctor Push
Yeah.
Up.
These are great questions, everybody. Thank you all for sending them on here. And again, like, we'll throw up the donation link here again. And, you can follow that if you like. But if you have any more questions as we're getting into it, where can we get the album? You had your formal album release.
Yeah.
Where can we get it? We got the Transit Method website. We'll throw up as well.
For sure. You can get the album everywhere. It's on Spotify and Apple Music and all that stuff. On our Bandcamp site, you can get the vinyl. We have a cool purple vinyl with like pink swirl and stuff like that on it. We've got a few T-shirts. But yeah, you can pretty much get it anywhere you'd get music. So
Yeah.
Our Bandcamp website has a lot of our merch and our
definitely
records and
Bandcamp.
stuff.
Right
That's like
on.
a hub for us.
Is this your first vinyl release?
Second
Second vinyl
Yeah,
release.
second
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Are you moving them pretty quickly? I mean, like
you're
during
right, yeah.
during the pandemic.
We actually did sell
Yeah.
the most vinyl during the pandemic than we have on tour.
We
which is
sold
pretty cool.
the most merch this year than any other year. I think.
Yeah.
I think people just
We didn't even play any
wanna support
shows.
bands. Yeah, we didn't play any shows, so that was
Yeah.
kind of nuts. But yeah, we sold definitely a lot of vinyl, which was very cool to see. And it's nice to see people supporting bands.
Awesome.
And not only us,
Yeah.
friends of ours who are putting out records. Looks like they're doing really well. So it's nice to see that community come together online, not necessarily on the road.
Right on.
I think we've
right
sold
on.
like, what, 70,000, 80,000 records?
Yeah, we're about gold now, I think.
Yeah. On our way.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Not a request, but a demand from Spite Lip. Michael should always play with no sleeves.
Ooh.
The demand.
We've gotten that request before, and that's Adrian.
What?
And yelled at me at the last show we played. I was in a T-shirt before we went on, and he yelled at me for not having my a sleeveless shirt. So I ripped the sleeves off and
Yeah.
jumped on stage.
It's metal.
So, all right. D. Hyatt, I'm in this only started because of the pandemic. My uncle is a huge heavy hair metal guy, and I every day he's like either sending me photos or lyrics. He'll send me like a photo of like Cinderella's like fourth drummer. He's like, it's his birthday today. I'm like, I don't know who this is. And he's like, come on, it's like Tony Smith from Cinderella. I'm like, how the fuck am I
Michael
supposed to know?
Michaels.
Yeah. So he's been watching this show for a while, and this is the first comment that he's ever made. And he's like, it looks like he's upset about Rat and Skid
I
Row.
don't think he likes that.
No
How
rap.
about Dawkins, though? I mean, Dawkins, what's up, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
We had
Oh, I was gonna say, how about the Scorpions? That one's mine.
Oh.
That's
Are
my
they hair
favorite
metal? They call that the.
They
The
towed line
Scorpions started
over
in like 72 or something. I don't know.
I like the new wave of British heavy metal.
That's my favorite
but they're
genre.
actually from Germany. It's like,
Right.
yeah, no, it's the sound. The new wave of British heavy metal from Germany.
Right. The Nawabum, as it's called.
Oh, we forgot extreme. We would be remiss not to put extreme in there, I think.
It's true. I do like extreme.
Do they do? Is that More Than Words?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
And other songs. And other better ones.
It's pretty sad we're talking about hair metal and not prog rock. I feel like
Yeah.
that's how our band started,
Right.
was prog rock.
Right.
But whatever.
We've got a mix.
Yeah,
We have a lot of grunge in our band too. I mean, every Halloween we cover a grunge band.
What did we do last?
So we did Stone Temple Pilots this year. We did Smashing Pumpkins the year before. Oh, we did the Toadies. We played the whole Rubberneck album.
It's a great album.
yeah.
It's a really underrated album too.
It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it's so fun
It's
to
actually
play.
pretty hard to play.
And
Yeah.
Jane's Addiction was the first one we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
What did you do for Halloween this year? Any?
Stunt Double Pilots.
Oh, where were you performing? Did you have a Halloween show?
We played at the Far Out. It's
Oh,
like one
okay.
of the only venues in town.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is doing shows.
Yeah, I went to a show. That Rat is overrated.
That's
Man,
my husband. He can
really, really?
pipe down, Brian.
Yeah. Tesla.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Tesla's not my favorite. Definitely not his favorite either.
Amazing. Well, it's been great having you all in here tonight. It was nice seeing you. The performance was absolutely killer.
Thank
Everybody
you.
home, check out the album on Spotify, Bandcamp, the website,
Oh yeah.
all of
everywhere.
that. Any upcoming shows or live streams or what? Yeah.
Not at the moment.
Yeah.
We're just kind of playing it as it comes. You know, everything is so uncertain. We're like so hesitant to book a tour and then have to cancel it. So.
Sure. Don't
Again.
get your hopes up, I guess.
Again,
Huh?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
already did
And,
that once.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of said no to any show offers for a while because of the pandemic, but we were getting ready for our release show, and that happened 2 weeks ago. So now the door is open. We can play shows again as long as it's safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're ready to go.
Cool.
Yeah, so
Well, again, it's been awesome having you guys in here. It's a treat seeing we get to see a lot of live music, which is pretty incredible, right? Like it's fortunate for us, you know, to be able to do this and to be able to do this at Elios with the crew that we have and do it safely and like get to see a good variety of it. And I never really like, you know, it's been an interesting year for us because like people have interest in live streaming now, and that's not always been the case. So.
well, you put on a pretty cool show. So
Yeah,
thanks for
yeah. I
having
mean,
us.
it's not,
this
you
is
know,
top
it's
notch.
thank you. That's the team here. I want to shout out the crew here. I'm seeing Luke over there, Big Bill, Sean,
crew?
Buddy, Boss Radio Music Services back there on the sound tonight. Welcome him to the crew this winter, this spring. I got Jim over there, LB filling in, Brian Crow, and Sean helping out everybody. And my name's Eric. I just happen to be like the only one on camera here, and I like the day of the show I probably do less than anybody, but like actually like, you know.
But you bring
so-
the star power.
Yeah, the star power.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, my uncle's watching. I'll never hear the end of this now. Yeah, great. Well, cool, everybody. Yeah, LB is filling in. She's been switching tonight with. Actually, I think she's just been drinking PBR, watching Brian Crow switch tonight. So yeah, I don't know if
And
you
let
consider
him
that
know
helping. Yeah.
that there is a lot of Dave Mustaine in our music. Matt wishes he could be Dave Mustaine.
Oh yeah, I see the Dave
Yeah.
Mustaine comment. Megadeth is one of my top 3 favorite bands, along with Rush and Led Zeppelin. So
You know
it's
what's funny?
Mustaine's there for sure.
Megadeth was like, it's almost like they're like, I don't know if this is true or not, but it sounds like Mustaine's like, you know what, fuck Metallica. I'm gonna make like more insane, more challenging music than like any other thrash band. And
I think he succeeded.
Yeah, man,
personally.
they stole it. They stole his songs.
Yeah. I mean,
Not stole, but
when your life's mission is to just spite your ex-bandmates, the results are incredible and also perilous sometimes.
Yeah. Very good. Well, hey, thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. Safehouse ATX on Instagram if you want to check us out on there. Keep up with these shows. If you want to book a show, booking at safehou.se. I do the booking. You want to do a show here. You want to do an offsite show. You got something in mind that you just want to live stream, hit us up. We're equipped for it, and we'd love to work with you as we get through the year and or as we get into the year rather. You know, you got ideas? You hit us up. Let's talk. Let's talk live streaming. Let's talk music, and check out Transit Method on their website. Again, we're taking donations for the next 2.5 hours until midnight Central Time. So please, if you can donate, we appreciate it. I'm going to let that thought end there. You know, any contribution goes a long way with us. It just knows that you guys are out there and enjoying the music, enjoying the content that we put out on the channel here, and it goes back into improving the show and, you know, the drumsticks, strings, records, T-shirts, all the things that cost money to do what we do and do what you do. So we appreciate any contribution, and if not, just give us a follow on Instagram, give us a follow on YouTube. That is free. And listen to the music, you know, Bandcamp, Spotify, that's all free as well. So cool. Are we good?
Yeah.
Everyone good? All
Thank
right,
you.
right on.
This was
Thanks so much
awesome.
for
Cool.
having
Cool. Yeah,
us.
of course. Thank you,
Thanks a lot.
Ilias
Thank you. Thanks
Productions,
for
for
watching.
hosting us. Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Boss Radio Music Services, for helping us put on the show. We will see you 2 weeks from tonight with Cortege live here from South Austin, Texas on the Safehouse ATX channel on YouTube. Until then, y'all stay safe, stay warm, take care of yourselves. See you then.